Hi guys, welcome to my channel. In this video, we are going to discuss about how to access the Tomcat homepage and what are the roles we are going to have in the Tomcat. That means while you are accessing the Tomcat homepage, we can able to restrict the users what are the operations they can able to perform. These are the two things we are going to cover in this video. Go to your Tomcat. Like previously we download this Tomcat, then go to this Tomcat. You will find the bin folder. Open the bin folder. So once you enter the bin folder, open the cmd here, command prompt. After opening the command prompt, run the command startup.bat. Startup.bat is the command which we are going to use to run the Tomcat in the Windows machine. If it is a Linux machine, we are going to use the startup.sh command. So now I'm going to run the startup.bat command. I enter the startup.bat command. Once you enter the startup.bat command, it will open the one more pop-up. So now the Tomcat is started. If you observe the log, so it is showing the Java home. If you want to run the Tomcat in your system, definitely the Java should be installed in your system. So what is the Java version I am using? I am using the Java version 1.8. Okay. Then go to the end of this console. You can able to see the port. The Tomcat server is running under port of the 8080. If you want, you can change the port of this Tomcat in the server.xml file. So this topic I already covered in my previous videos. If you want, you can check that. Now, I want to access this Tomcat homepage to perform the some of the tasks. Right now, I'm going to open the new tab. Here, what we have to search, my application running on the local and my port is the 8080. Once you enter this one, you are able to see the home page. Here we are going to have the three options: server status, manager app, host manager. Now we are going to focus on the only manager app. In the later videos, we are going to cover what is the server status and what is the host manager and how to use those. Okay, now I'm going to open the manager app. Once you click the manager app, it will ask the username and password. I'm As of now, we don't know about the username and password, right? Just uh, try with the random values. I'm going to enter the test and set test. Once you enter, it will ask again. You can enter the again same username and password. So again, so what it means, how many times you try, it won't allow to access the manager app. Why? Because you don't know what is the username and password to access the manager app. Actually, by default, the Tomcat manager app, let me show you the Tomcat manager button. The manager app, by default, the manager app will be disabled. You have to make it enable. How to make enable this one? Okay, to enable this one, we need to follow the some of the steps. See, first one is, what is our intention? We want to enable the Tomcat homepage. Okay, then if you want to enable the Tomcat homepage, what you have to do, we need to do some configurations in the tomcat-user.xml file. Where it exists, it is going to existing in the config folder. Okay, let's see the tomcat-user.xml file is existing in the config or not. Let me check that one. Oh, here we are able to find the config folder. Once you open the config folder, you can able to see the tomcat users.xml file. Okay, now I'm unable to find my tomcat user.xml file in config folder, so this point is good. Then next, open the tomcat user.xml file in a text editor. Okay, I will open. Then add a user roles access to the manager app. For example, these are the roles we need to configure in the tomcat user.xml. Let me open the tomcat user.xml file first. I'm going to open in a notepad. Okay, I open the file. Then come to down. Here you can see by default the configuration is disabled. to make enable this one. How, what are the things we need to mention here? We need to mention this one, this three. I will post this notes to in the YouTube description. Don't worry about it. Just copy and paste in the here. Here you can see what are the configuration we are going to do here. First one is role. What is the role? We are role name manager-gui. Next role name is manager script, and here we are going to configure the username as admin and password. I'm going to give the same as a password also admin. And what are the roles we are going to assign this user? We are going to assign the two roles, manager UI and manager script. As of now, just remember the two names, manager UI and manager script. I will explain what is the use of the manager UI and manager script, or do you have any other roles in the Tomcat, that we are going to discuss in the end of the video. So for now, I configure this one. So username is admin, password is as admin, role name manager GUI and role name manager script. So now we are fine, right? So now we fine. Then after once you done the configuration, then save the file and close it. Then stop the server. Yes. See the third point. Save the file and make the changes. We did it already. And then for the changes, take restart the Tomcat. What it is asking, restart the Tomcat. Once you've done the changes, you must and should restart the Tomcat. Then only the changes will be reflected to your Tomcat's configuration. Okay, now I'm going to run the once more. Then see again the Tomcat server is running. So it is running under port of the 8080. Now you can try to access this one. So I'm able to see the home page fine. Then after click the manager app. Here it will ask the username and password. What is the username and password? We just know configured admin as a username, at the same time admin as a password. Okay, now you can see, you are able to see the manager app. Here you can see the applications, whatever the application is deployed in your Tomcat, it is going to show here. Like let's see manager. So this is manager and the running status is true. Okay, the session is one. Like that, if you deploy any war file, like most probably if you generate any Java applications by using the Spring Boot technologies, it is going to generate the one war file. That war file we are going to deploy in the Tomcat. So the war file status, once the application is running, once you deploy that war file in the Tomcat server, you are going to run the Tomcat. Once the Tomcat server is up, you are able to see the war file name and the status, running status as a true. How you are able to see the manager app? Similarly, you can able to see that one. In the later videos, I'm going to show you how to deploy the Spring Boot war in the Tomcat also. Okay. Now, this is a Tomcat manager app. We are able to access it, right? Then see. If you observe, we configure the two roles. What are the roles we configured? Manager UI and manager script. So this is a manager GUI and manager script. We configure the two of the roles. One is the manager GUI and manager script, right? So what is the use of this role and what is the purpose of the each role? As of now, we assign these two roles to one person, but in case of the real time, maybe we are going to assign only one role for one user based on the roles and responsibilities. Okay. So first of all, we are going to discuss about the manager GUI. The first point is grant access to the graphical web interface of the Tomcat manager app. So this one, if you mention this manager GUI role, you are able to access of the this Tomcat manager app. This Tomcat manager app. So once you mention the role, then only you can able to see this manager app, or else you won't able to see it. Then we can see that one in practical also. Then what is the next point? User with this role can perform tasks like starting, stopping, and deploying the application through the web UI. So just now we discussed about how to deploy the Tomcat, right? If you want to deploy the WAR file, simply you can click the deploy button, context path. You have to mention here and select the respective flow and click the deploy. So automatically it will deploy. That means we are able to perform the deploy operations also through the manager app. And at the same time, we can stop this one. If you want to stop this service, you can click the stop. So we are able to see the stop. Now you can see the status as a false. If you want to start, you can click the start button. So you are able to start. So this type of operations like stopping the service, reloading the service, and deploying the service. This type of operations we are able to perform only when the user has the manager GUI role, or else you cannot perform that role. I mean, you cannot perform these operations. So the next role, manager script. So whatever the operations we are able to perform through the manager UI, means the UI, Tomcat homepage UI, same operations we are able to perform through the APIs, which is provided by the Tomcat. This manager script we are going to use to check the status of the service and deploy it, undeploy it. We can, whatever the operations we are able to perform by using the UI, same operations we are able to perform by using the REST calls also. But if you want to perform those operations, definitely the user should have this role, manager script. Okay, we have two more roles also. So the two roles we are going to discuss in the next video. Up to now we are going to cover this manage review. Yeah, as of now you understand manage review, right? Okay, let me open the config file once again, open with notepad. Then I'm going to remove the role of the manager GUI. I'm going to remove this role. Let's see what happens if I remove this role. I'm going to remove this one. We are going to allocate only one role, that is the manager script. Manager script is only for to perform the operations through the APIs. The APIs, whether we can use the curl command or the application also. We can able to perform these operations through the Spring Boot application also, integrating those APIs. Okay. Then I'm going to stop this one. Then start the application once again. Yes, application is started. Now try to access the home page. Yes, now click the manager app. See, 403 access denied. We don't have any permission to access this one. Okay. I hope you understand the how to set up the Tomcat users in the tomcat-user.xml. So if you are watching my YouTube channel first time, please subscribe. Thank you for watching.